Hi guys, how are you? It's good to see you all again. Today is, what's today? Thursday? Thursday morning. And I'm sitting here in my new Permobil F5 wheelchair. Now this is the first time I've actually been able to vlog it. I've been pretty sick the last couple of days, so you're going to have to excuse my voice. It's still a bit croaky. But this is the glorious machine that I fought so hard to get, and I think it's worth every effort. I'm going to take Kundu for a walk down the beach now. First thing I need to do is to put the eye lift function back down, slowly going down like an elevator. Alright, let's go. It's a really good life. Hey guys, it's Saturday night. I'm Nina and welcome back to my channel. I'm up here in Redfern, Sydney. As you can see, I'm at a place, a public housing estate in Redfern, and I'm here for the We Live Here 2017 festival. I nearly forgot what it was called. Apparently the state government in all their wisdom are going to demolish these giant public housing towers. I'll just turn the camera so you can see. Of course, the land is worth an absolute mozzarella, which is why the government are doing it. And I've come up tonight to watch the protest rally and to see the buildings get lit up with lights. My aim, I'm here with Chev, my taxi driver, and I'm aiming to get up to the 40th floor and catch the views. So wish me luck with that plan. This is one of the two main towers. This is the Mataibai Tower, 40 stories high. About to be demolished in 2018 to make way for private investor development.
You know, this community is a very unique community. It's a unique place with many diverse people, many unique characters, and you know, something that's very important is that the people that live here, we don't just live in the buildings, we live all around. We go outside, we know the people, we go up to the shops, we know everyone. Even if we don't know them on a personal basis, we know their faces. So that being said,
and you did say unique characters?
yes.
Yes, all over the place.
A deadly fella right here, known most of my life.
I'd like to take this moment to pay respects in keeping with Aboriginal custom and protocol, pay respects to elders both past and present of the people of the Eora, and thank them for the carrying of the waterways and the land for the thousands of years of which we all benefit from today. And just in saying that, each and every time we have opportunity to give welcome to the country, we believe that our ancestors are around us at those given times. So with me being on country here today, where my people have been for thousands of years, once again therefore mean that thousands of my ancestors are around me at any given time. So I'd like to pay respects to my ancestors once again, and I'd like to pay respects to all the different clans people here today, I'd like to pay respects to elders past and present of all of those people here today. And not only that, but every single person here today, I'd like to pay respects to elders past and present of every person here today, because without our ancestors, none of us would be here today. So it's wonderful, and it continues on. You know, we've had many thousands of, over the years, thousands and
commodity as a commodity to dispose of. And in that, they're very much following the line that Margaret Thatcher followed in England, is that there's actually no such thing as society, she said. Well, we here stand, all of us together today, against that ridiculous contention. Why are we here? We're here because of two failed policies of the Liberal government. The first one's about housing, the second one's about transport. You might know that the airport railway line actually runs straight through here, underneath. But Baird Senior in the 1990s with the Fay government, they didn't think that it was worth putting a railway station in to serve the public housing people in Redfern and Waterloo. They edited you out when manifested you should have had a station. Well, Baird Jr. made up for that because he only put a metro line here in order to get rid of you. And so we see the failings of two generations of the Liberal Party visited on Waterloo and Redfern. And you're only getting a metro station here. They're actually got one station between Central and Sydenham. One station. What other metro line in the world builds one station in the inner city? But they aimed it at you on purpose, and they could have aimed it elsewhere, and they could have put in lots of other stations. That would have been a social good. And of course good policy. But of course this government's actually driven by ideology. They're against public life. They're against public housing. They flog our public buildings, which generations of governments have actually kept on our behalf. In terms of public housing, all we can see is an assault on the population of the inner city. In the Rocks, the battle for Sirius continues. But just next door, if you go to the community of Millers Point, it's been decimated. There are some 28 people left out of 400 to 500, one of the most unique communities in urban Australia that had been there across generations, protected by successive state governments and government agencies.
Gimme, 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 gimme back my dog. He don't mean as much to you, so give him back. Give me back my dog. 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 Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me back my dog. You think he's yours, but I know he's mine, so give him back.
I'm in the lift. I've managed to talk my way past security and through the event organiser, oh shit, to get a lift up to the 29th floor. Can't wait to see the view. It's going to be amazing. I've just come out of the lift and this is the common room up on the 29th floor. Bit barren, needs a few repairs to the roof I think, but this, the view is spectacular. Let me get close to the window and I'll show you. Can you see that? I'm in the Turunga building, Redfern. Look at that amazing view. 35th floor. Wow. Oh, gorgeous. Well, the lights are officially on in the Massivai Towers. And I've just come down from the 35th floor. Lights are on. Somebody's home. They are somebody's homes. Alright, I better go and find where Chefki is.
I called this piece Child's Play. Gone are the days where these streets were safe to play, where mothers told young black boys and girls they could walk or run any which way they chose, because it didn't matter how much fun you had, you paved pathways with hand-me-down shoes. We stayed out all afternoon, blinded by the summer haze, because the sun didn't go down till we finished our last game of tips or roundies or hopscotch chases with no boundaries, sneaking up to the top shops, tiny hands clutching silver pieces, swap them for candied hearts and eucalyptus drops, gummy teeth and pop tops, $2 chips, an everyday staple. How mischievous were we in our schemed wild roaming stables, grade 4 togetherness, because that's all we had inside a concrete jungle, social experiments in government labs. My dad was stronger than your dad, I bragged, when the truth was I hadn't seen him since winter. I missed having fights with a certain boy, even though I liked the way he rode his bike because it was my favourite colour, till one boy was impaled on a pike, pushed by flashing lights. I didn't like that red no more, especially when I seen it chasing the blues to my front door. My home has changed, not safe to roam, to walk, to run or ride a bike no more. Harassed and strip searched by older men who also wore blue uniforms. Or was it ever really home? I can't recall or hold on to that thought like jars can't keep foam. I mean, what did I really know? I knew that black was safe and white was not. I knew when I could sense the presence of a cop every day. Till today, even as a grown child girl, I don't feel the same in my makeshift world. One that was created with discarded parts others did not want to use within their art or their plans for a brighter future. I was promised there's no fear in a laugh, and learned to speak so that I don't offend, and it never ends, not allowed to breathe or start something you never intend to end or finish. No one knew which way to go, we didn't say it out loud but we followed though. Weaved a course that none of us knew, other than how to not get caught out or left behind was key to being able to find. Base camp was flat, hiding behind the big bad city rats who scurried in the dark and hid, ready to jump out on some unsuspecting kid. That one he didn't know no better, and he had his most prized feather plucked, pulled, wrangled, controlled, tarred and tethered. And then Waterloo had its own set of new rules. No more playtime, no more Redfern school. So much confusion, so much hurt. Little black girls weren't allowed to wear skirts. With such anger and such self-hate, the boys I grew up with, they started to self-medicate. Now I see a price on something I used to get for free. A strong black community, the backbone of resistance, shedding its skin to reveal the dollar sign. The gatekeepers entice the masses in, because there's no more black faces to keep reminding them of their unintentional sins. They ripped that power apart and divided our skins. All this in a place where we were all fighting for some space to free fall onto a soft patch of grass where toilet paper trees burnt in a row, illuminating the start of the beginning of the end of this life and its black heart.
Here we go, big round of applause all the time for Ronald Mario! Some people this. Tell it like it is. And pull no punches, make no excuses. Just the way we like it. Through the art of poetry. Sweet Denny, my sister. We're going to continue our performance on the main stage. It gives me great pleasure to introduce another Waterloo local act. He has collaborated with international incredible artists, including KRS-One. His new LP, The Benchmark, will be released in November of this year. Please give a big Waterloo welcome to another local act, Lipstick.
My people, yeah, my people. Love for my people, the system we see through. Never transparent, man, they're my evil. Put them on show, false flag, and I said, yeah, my people, yeah, my people. Love for my people, the system we see through. Never transparent, man, they're my evil. Put them on show, false flag, yeah. Forget how they got to the table, I'ma help you remember if you ain't willing or able. Back when you wasn't so stable, no one will shade you or take you where I take you. I made you in the main crew, put a face to your name to introduce you to the who's who. That's my people at the party you do. Choose what you be to me, or you rather be my friend and me. Them tones that you use on the phone, that acting so grown as you claim to be Miss University with an attitude for real. I'm not mad at you, feeling kinda sad for you in fact. It's all cause you couldn't have my back. Step right back, you know that's whack. Spread through you like a virus. The ones that sit only come around when they need ya. When you need them, then pretend that you're not one of them. You know somebody like that? When you need them, then pretend that you're not one of them. One of them, I said, yes, my people, yes, yes, my people. Love for my people, the system we see through. They're my transparent man, they're my evil. Put them on show, false flag, you know. I said, yeah, my people, yeah, yeah, my people. Love for my people.